Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, this is take 3. I'm not sure what cards to use. All I keep getting is the Divine Masculine's energy, but it's hard to really to get a complete message out. Been working on it for about half an hour now. Okay, so I've kind of put away the cards that I was using. I do have the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins here. I wasn't actually using them. Your worthiness. Wait. I'm going to start with Oracle cards to see if we can direct the reading. Okay, so let's start with a little Oracle session. It's a very hot day. Yeah, it's 10:38 and I started the reading originally at 10:10. So, best part of half an hour, really. Oh, these feel better. It's time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Break free. And you're being helped. One more. Accept heaven's help. Okay, I feel like there's 2 stories coming out here. First of all, we've got time to move on. I feel that's the Divine Feminine's energy. Bit shaky today. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Because the next card that came up was break free, and I felt that was the Divine Masculine's energy. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Divine Feminine, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you even if you don't see results yet. Divine Masculine, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Let's get one more for you, Divine Feminine. And we'll work on your energy and then we'll go over to the Divine Masculines here. Divine Feminine, you've got empowerment. You're more powerful than you realise. It's safe for you to be powerful. We're picking up on this yesterday. Okay, feel like it's a Divine Masculine that needs to take all these deep breaths. Look how aligned you are, Divine Feminine. All blue. Okay, very aligned. Divine Masculine, you've got pink. It's green. It's not really blue. Let's get another one. Friendship, Divine Masculine. Make a date for a play day with 1 or more friends. Okay, it's a blue card. Comes in with the Divine Feminine. Makes me feel as if really, look, there you are coming down the path. Have you got gifts? What have you got? What goodies have you got there? In your bags? Looks like you might be having a picnic. Okay, a little swim, a little dip in the... I don't know if that's a little lake or... Doesn't look like it'll be the sea. Oh, look at this mermaid here hiding behind the tree. Right, having a look. He's coming. A blessed change, a major life change brings you great blessings. So there's definitely a change here on the cards, a massive one. A major life change brings you great blessings. Well, we're going to have to look a bit more into this. Should we get some more Oracle? Let's go for unicorns. Divine Feminine, I'm feeling just follow the guidance that you've been receiving, as in like eliminating clutter, keeping your energy field nice and clear, and protective, and protective, and protected. It's like you're needing to protect this new life that you're birthing. Okay. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. And best friends. So seeing as we've got the friendship card over here. Divine Feminine, you really just need to focus on clearing up your own shit, okay, in your life. Keeping your aura nice and clear and bright and full of light. It's a very nice light-hearted energy coming from you, as in you're not really going to allow anyone to like push your buttons. Okay. The best friends here, one step at a time. If you focus on moving on, it's time to let go of the old and worn out so a new can come in. It's like the new comes in. I do feel you're not really focusing on the Divine Masculine really too much here. It does feel like this energy of actually you're moving on from him, from the connection. So I feel like just letting go of the attachment, being quite detached from the Divine Masculine. I don't know what all those cards were that just fell on the floor. Feels like that doesn't make the Divine Masculine that happy, the fact that you're moving on from him. Okay, well, we've got simplicity in reverse. Divine Masculine, try different ventures and experiences, a way to grow and to learn. Break free. Put your energy into the basics and let go of the excess. So this is for the Divine Masculine. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine simplifying her life, and it looks like you need to do the same. You need to move on to the simple things in life. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you, Divine Masculine. Curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. I feel like you are very curious about the Divine Feminine. And you've prayed for help, so it's here. Get out of the way. Heaven wants to help you. You need to accept the help. And then we've got friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Change. The changes you're going through are positive. And then we've got a blessed change. A major life change brings you great lessons. Where's the bottom of the deck? Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. Okay. Well, that got the message out a lot more simpler than using the tarot cards. So, we're going to have a look into this a bit more. Okay. Divine Feminine, let's actually have a look. Let's read these. It's time to move on. And you've got the light here. I feel like that's clarifying the time to move on. You see the light. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Okay, Divine Feminines, by drawing this card, you're alerted to the fact that you need to make room for the new by letting go of the old. First, let go emotionally and intellectually. In other words, quit or say goodbye in your mind and heart. Once you do this, the physical letting go will happen naturally, in a peaceful and harmonious way. Ask heaven to help you make this transition and don't plan, scheme or worry about how your letting go or replacement will occur. Put all of your energy into prayer and faith and leave the rest up to infinite spirit. You'll get definite guidance whenever it's the right time to take action. Until then, stay lovingly detached from your old situation. That seems to upset the Divine Masculine. Light. It was the word replacement. Don't worry about your replacement. It's like replacement? Wow. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Everyone has a beautiful light within them, no matter what they look like or how they act. This light is pure. The more you focus on the light within others, the more you can help them be healthy and happy. You can also protect your loved ones, yourself and your belongings by imagining them surrounded by light. So I picked up about, making sure that your energy field, your environment is nice and clear. And surrounded by this pure divine light. This card may mean that you or someone you love is in a situation with harsh energy right now. That's the Divine Masculine. Just wait for Mr. Postman to come. Okay. This card may mean that you or someone you love is in a situation with harsh energy right now and they need extra spiritual protection. Imagine them in an eggshell covering of light in your favourite colour. Or choose one of these. White light to protect, green light to heal, and purple light for a better night's sleep. As you focus on seeing and feeling light within yourself and everyone, you'll notice a positive change in your life. For example, people will treat you better, your family members will seem happier, and you'll sleep better at night. So it's really kind of stating here the Divine Masculine is struggling. Let's have a look, Divine Masculine, then, because you've got breakthrough and you've got simplicity in reverse. Sometimes we get into ruts and routines because they feel safe and comfortable. By drawing this card, you're asked to swim outside your comfort zone. It's time to take risks and explore new ways of thinking, making a living, or being in relationships. When you make the commitment to explore and experiment, the world responds by giving you wonderful new experiences. Heaven isn't necessarily asking you to settle into these new avenues, but to instead test the water and venture out. Sometimes we'll experiment and learn new things, and then when we return to our comfortable old routines, we're changed for the better. This is definitely a time for you to reach out and enjoy new options. Try something new today, Divine Masculine. You were encouraged yesterday to reach out to the Divine Feminine, but we got simplicity. It's not that simple. Okay, well, put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. This card says that things have gotten too complex for you lately. It's time to pull back and focus on what you know for sure. For example, what do you really want? What do you know that you don't want? These are basics that will help you answer bigger questions later. You've also drawn this card because there's a need to clean out some part of your life, whether it's a room, a closet, or a messy relationship. When you clean the space around you, your mind feels more clear and focused. Your energy also increases. So you can get kind of why, Divine Feminine, why you're doing that, eliminating the clutter from your life, clearing your space, okay? This card also means that you may be trying too hard with a project. You need to put your energy into the basic parts of it. Focus on the simple areas, and the complex will take care of itself. Okay, try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn, Divine Masculine. Chill out. Okay. Divine Feminine, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Divine Masculine, you've got to accept Heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let Heaven help you. So it feels very much like, as the Divine Feminine is in acceptance here, no attachment to anything really. It feels like detached from the situation. It seems to really help the Divine Masculine find himself. So you're being helped, Divine Feminine. Your manifestation is being worked out right now, even if you can't see tangible proof. As an analogy, when sailors get close to land, they often see signs of life, such as birds flying or branches floating in the ocean. By drawing this card, you're urged to notice signs that land, your manifestation, is near. Okay, look for those signs then, Divine Feminine. So sailors, they often see signs of life, such as birds flying or branches floating in the ocean. Even if you can't yet see evidence that your manifestation is in process, this card assures you that your prayers have been heard and answered. Stay centered in faith and gratitude in order to open the door to your desires. Divine Feminine, stay centered in faith and gratitude in order to open the door to your desires. We've got one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Step by step, Divine Feminine. This card says that you have a big dream, but you may not know how to make it happen. The unicorns want you to know that your dream can come true if you're focused on taking one small step at a time. If you would just do 1 or 2 things a day related to your dream, it will come true more quickly than you can imagine. 1 to 2 things every day, Divine Feminine, that's related to your dream. It will come true more quickly than you can imagine. You can take small steps to complete any project. For example, if you need to write a report or clean a room, you can focus on 1 page or 1 corner of the job at a time. Don't think about the whole project, just focus on the little bits that you're doing right now. Then once that page or corner is done, you can think about the next page or corner. You can even plan how many pages or corners you'll complete on a calendar to help you plan ahead. I want to say take advantage of this weekend, guys, to really clear through your shit. Taking one step at a time is a secret way to success. You'll be amazed at how much you can do if you'll just make slow and steady progress. Take a moment to think about your project or dream. Imagine that it's already completed, and notice how you feel in your body and your heart. Then ask your angels, what steps should I take right now to make this happen? Notice any thoughts, feelings, words or pictures that come to you. If you receive a strong message to take action in a positive way, then do so. Remember that every big job or dream can happen if you'll just break it down into small steps and then take them. Divine Masculine, accept heaven's help. You pray for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. You've asked, what should I do next? This card responds, trust that your prayers have been heard and answered. Simply rest and retreat for now. After all, you prayed for divine intervention. So step aside and let heaven intervene, as this is the help you prayed for. You can assist the process initiated by your prayers through quiet contemplation. Ask heaven to give you very clear, easily understandable guidance, letting you know if you need to take any action. In the meantime, enjoy knowing your angels and guides surround you and your situation with loving care. Okay, so we have curiosity now that's come up with this. Start a new project related to something that you're curious about. What do you wonder about? What would you like to learn more about? Your curiosity is like a roadmap that helps you know your soul's preferred direction. You're naturally curious about areas of life which are related to your divine mission, which is the big reason why you came to Earth. Watch your thoughts and actions to get a better sense of where your curiosity lies. I feel like you're very curious about your divine feminine and what she's up to and what she's planning on doing. Okay, observe what you do in your spare time. Watch what grabs your attention about other people. Your close friends and family members can also offer their observations about your areas of curiosity. For instance, are you fascinated by science, animals, the weather, fashion, swimming, Egyptian history, or some other area of life? This card asks you to start a special project that allows you to learn more about this topic. Make the time to read about the area related to your curiosity. Interview experts who are working in the field. Create an experiment or science project to help you learn more. In other words, use your curiosity as fuel to drive you forward towards a better understanding of yourself and your world. So we have the friendship next. And we have empowerment here from the Divine Feminine with best friends. And we've got the friendships. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends, Divine Masculine. But first, let's look at the Divine Feminine's empowerment. You're more powerful than you realise. It's safe for you to be powerful. This card confirms that your inner power wants to surface. You'll use the power appropriately, and you're incapable of abusing it. Your true friends and the people who really love you will be happy that you've taken your power back. Empowerment means that you're no longer willing to see yourself as a victim in any way. It means letting go of all blame with respect to other people, past conditions or past circumstances. Know that you can be powerful and gentle simultaneously and still be very effective. So Divine Masculine, have no fear. It's just the Divine Feminine is very much, empowerment means that you're no longer willing to see yourself as a victim in any way. Okay, Divine Feminines, affirm frequently. It's safe for me to be powerful. I accept my God-given power to be used in the service of light and love. Then enjoy the shifts you see around you. Instead of worrying what others think about you, use your power to make the world a better place. You may never feel self-conscious again. Which is interesting because we've got the best friend cards. Now, we have kind of got the best friend cards, haven't we? Now, in the best friend card, it kind of suggests that you reach out, Divine Feminine, to you know, someone be the first person to say sorry, to reach out to say I love you. I'm feeling in this case, because it's time to move on, I feel like that's what you always done. You was always the one to approach your divine masculine, trying to make him feel better. And like, you've pulled back that energy now, and it's like, no, I don't need to do that to feel empowered, you know, to actually have control over the situation. And I want to say the communication with the divine masculine, he's the one that's got the friendship card. You've got best friends. So regardless, you'll always be the divine masculine's best friend. But you're sitting in your power now, not feeling like a victim. It feels very much as if you're not really chasing the divine masculine, feeling the need to kind of explain yourself. The divine masculine's curious enough that he can come forward to the divine feminine. It just feels like it's always been the other way round. But there is a blessed change here. Okay, so best friends, true friends stick together no matter what. And I feel like you stuck by the divine masculine side no matter what. He's the one that's kind of done the disappearing act. Okay. But like it said, don't you worry about how your manifestation, your desire is going to come to you, or about its replacement. Okay. This card says that you need to spend time with a friend. Perhaps you had a fight with your buddy, or one of you needs some extra attention. Take some time today to contact this person and share your feelings with each other. The time that you share is a big gift to both of you. It also helps you become even closer. Sometimes you might feel alone in the world, and at these times, remember that you always have the angels with you. Divine Feminine, you have the angels with you. Okay? You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So sometimes you might feel alone in the world. At these times, remember that you always have the angels with you. Ask them to help you with your friendships. So you're asking the angels, Divine Feminine, to help you with your friendship, really with the Divine Masculine, your connection. The best friend status. The angels can bring new people into your life whom you'll really like. The unicorns can also help you feel happy whenever you're sad or alone. All you need to do is think about the angels and they'll help you right away. We all need friends, and spending time with them is the way that people become our best friends. So reach out to the people you like today. Talk about your feelings, play games, laugh, take a walk, eat lunch together, or just sit and watch the clouds go by. No matter what you do, it's better to do it with your best friend. Interesting, because I thought that was the card that kind of said about reaching out. I'm going to read it because the next one's brothers and sisters, and that is the card that I was getting it confused with. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Sometimes family members take stress out on each other, so you may feel angry or hurt by a brother or sister or a close friend. Instead of fighting with them, first take a moment. Can you see the best within them? Can you think of a time when you felt a lot of love for them? By thinking, the pages come out, look. By thinking and feeling love towards your brothers and sisters, you can all get along better. The more unlovable someone is, the more they need love. Divine Feminine, I think it's important that I've brought up this card because of this light. See the light within yourself and everyone else, even people that you've had conflicts with. Okay. When people get angry at their loved ones, they do so because they don't know how to control the stress in their life. And I feel that's the same for the Divine Masculine. If the Divine Masculine's been quite, why does the word arrogant want to come through towards you, it's because he's afraid. When people get angry at their loved ones, they do so because they don't know how to control the stress in their life. They might be angry with their teacher or boss and feel like they can't do anything about it. So they take the anger out on the people they live with. And that might include you. You may do the same to your family members without knowing it. Deep down, you all love each other. Family members always have love, but sometimes this love is hidden by anger. It doesn't feel good to be angry with your brothers and sisters, even if you have a good reason for the anger. Can you forgive them in the name of peace? Can you be the first one to say, I'm sorry, or I love you? By drawing this card, the unicorns want you to know that your brother, sister, or friend really need your love and understanding right now. And you have the power to help everyone to get along. It's hot, sorry. Just going to dab down a bit. Wow. Okay, empowerment. Because we've been working on, not feeling like a victim, Divine Feminine. So one step at a time. It's like just send that love and light out from you internally. Okay? Friendship, Divine Masculine. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Although you're busy with responsibilities, it's important to take time out to play with one or more friends. By drawing this card, you're urged to make a date to go and have fun with a companion, whether a new acquaintance or a beloved old friend. It's important for you to balance your schedule with some good old-fashioned companionship and frivolity. When you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. Friends help you remember how lovable you are. They also give you support without wanting anything in return. Play stimulates creativity, which helps you return to your responsibilities with a renewed outlook and increased energy. Affirm, I now have wonderful friends and free time to spend engaging in playful activities with my loving companions. And then we have change. The changes that you're going through are positive. Wow. At times we're afraid of making changes because we don't know what will happen in the future. This card wants you to know that the changes you're going through are for the best. You're walking through a gate into a new life. It's that Lion's Gate. Tomorrow, guys. You're walking through a gate into a new life. Don't worry about your future because it's all going to work out just fine. These changes come, in part, because you're growing older. You like different things now compared to when you were younger. It's okay for you to change because change is a part of life. In the same way, your friends and family members will change as they grow older. You're all letting go of things that no longer work well for you, and you're bringing in the new. Even though these changes may seem to make your family and friends act differently, in the end everyone will be closer. You'll make new friends through these changes too. Yet even happy life change can create stress that affects your body, energy and moods. So it's more important than ever to take good care of yourself by getting enough sleep, exercise and time for play. Also, talking about your feelings with friends and family members can help. This card may also be asking you to change something in your life that's making you unhappy or unhealthy. For example, changing a habit or a relationship. The first thing that you think about is correct. Ask your angels, unicorns and your friends and family members to help you with this change if it feels difficult or frightening. Support is very important during times of change. If you can learn to enjoy life's changes, you'll enjoy life itself much better. You've got a blessed change here. A major life change brings you great blessings. So the change here is on the horizon. Although you may feel as if your life is upside down right now, everything that's occurring is for the best. This card assures you that the changes in your life are actually helping you leave behind that which no longer serves you. Your spiritual purpose with the old situations is now complete. Your urge to stay centered in grace and acceptance. Keep affirming. I welcome divinely inspired change and I stay centered in the eye of the hurricane as change occurs around and within me. All change is for my highest good. I know that love is stable and always provides for me and my loved ones, no matter what our outer situations appear to be. Change ushers in fresh opportunities to learn, grow, prosper, and create new relationships. The key is to keep breathing and enjoy the changes, even if they're intimidating. If the universe pushes you towards new responsibilities, know that you're qualified in heaven's eyes. Okay, then it's breakthrough. Well, let's look at this share card. If I could turn back time. Okay. Not that share, this share. If you'd like to make new friends, start by sharing with them. You can do this in many ways, such as helping someone with their work or giving them some food. You can also share your feelings with a person, and they'll also share their feelings with you. Sharing feelings often makes your friendships closer. And I feel this is very much curiosity about how the Divine Feminine's feeling. The Divine Feminine's just kind of detached and walked away. And then we have you both here sharing your feelings with each other. It's also a good idea to share things with others. Do you have anything in your closet that you never use? If it's okay with your family, why not give it away to someone who needs it? This will make you both feel happy. As you give away old things, you'll discover a secret. New things will come to you as if by magic. It's true. Decluttering, guys, this weekend. Okay, let's get you an archangel animal. Let's get you one. Let's see what archangel animal's assisting you. Divine Feminine. Okay, let's have a look. You've got the rabbit, Divine Feminine. Recognise your significance, Archangel Gabriel. I'm just going to read the guidance. When you bring yourself into alignment, you emit a melodious tune. The wisdom of the rabbit suggests you watch your thoughts and actions. Make sure they are pure, light and loving. Speak, hum or sing with the intention of being in harmony with the song of the earth. Know your contribution is helping the entire universe to align in divine right order. Unicorns love pure, innocent beings, and if you hold or think about a rabbit, a glorious unicorn will shower light and blessings over you. You may feel that your efforts are insignificant in the vastness of the universe, but they are noted and appreciated by the illumined ones. Well, we've got unicorns here. Light, one step at a time, best friends. Perfect. Also with the share, talking about this change as well. Divine Feminines, you've got the unicorns here. One step at a time. What did it say about you may feel that your efforts are insignificant in the vastness of the universe, but they are noted and appreciated by the illumined ones. Divine Masculine's becoming quite enlightened now, so he's going to appreciate this. Let's have a look what Archangel Animal is coming out for you, Divine Masculine. It's 11:10. It'll be 11:11 soon. Okay, you've got the giraffe. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom, Archangel Jophiel. Stretching your neck there, this higher perspective. It's taken me to we are the only species that stumps our growth. Everything else has to grow to its full extent, okay, like trees. They don't just say, oh, I'm going to stop growing here. So everything grows naturally to its maturity, apart from us. We're the only ones that can really stump our own growth. Well, I've gone to the elephant. It's 11:11. So that's what I felt like. With how far can you really stretch yourself and grow? Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay. Guidance. When you receive this card of higher wisdom, it suggests that you look beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and situations. Continue to fulfill your daily commitments and responsibilities diligently while you explore your life from a higher perspective. You may then see things very differently. Internal change inevitably follows, and this is automatically reflected in your world. You are also asked to tune in to your home planet in sleep or meditation and connect to the ray of truth so that you can understand the true wisdom of your soul. Giraffe wisdom reminds you to act graciously, with dignity, serenity and balance at all times, and this will enable you to fulfill your dreams and your destiny. Stand in your power as a point of light. Interesting. Okay, let's get your message from heaven. Divine Feminine, let's get you a message from heaven. Never forget you are love. Never forget you are love. Well, never forget that. Never forget you are loved. Love never dies. Card number 9. Excuse me. I've got the hiccups. The bond that connected you in life continues after the physical falls away. Love continues to exist within your heart and you feel it there. Your loved ones are saying, never forget, we love you. We will always love you. And I will always love you. Okay, let's not. I didn't mean to slam that down like that. Bit of Whitney coming in. Okay. Divine Masculine. Find a way to bring harmony back into your life and take the first step. It's not the Divine Feminine's role to take the first step. She's taking one step at a time, as in working on her own vibration and trying not to feel like a victim anymore. Divine Masculine, this is for you. Card number 42. Find a way to bring harmony back into your life. Take the first step. Today, your loved ones are showing that by better balancing your life, you will bring harmony back into your mind too. Release that mind chatter by finding a way to connect mind, body and spirit equally. Your loved ones say, to bring harmony, we remind you to bring family, play and work into balance. All will be well. All will be well. There's a massive change here that's on the table, guys, today. The power of love, and then I'm going to end on a Mother Mary card. We haven't even touched the tarot in the end. Activation cards. Divine Feminine. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. It's one of the universal laws here, guys, cause and effect. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So this is understanding what cause you're fighting for, well, not fighting, what cause you're standing for, and the effect it's going to have on your counterpart, on your Divine Masculine. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's a law of physics in this physical dimension. There is also a universal law of cause and effect. The circumstances you are living in, the circumstances that you are living in at this exact moment are a direct result of all of the thoughts you have created. Thoughts are real. They are made up of energy, colour and density, designed and propelled by your intention. The universe in turn will perfectly respond to the thought energy you have created. If you desire a life full of love, happiness and abundance, you must be mindful of your thoughts because you are the director of your destiny. And that's why we've got this light card here, your empowerment. You are more powerful than you realise. It's safe for you to be powerful and see the light within yourself and everyone else. Think of yourself as a magnet, attracting to you what you send out. It is imperative that your thoughts be of a high vibration because the energy of judgment and condemnation will find its way back to you. What you sow, you will reap. So make it a daily practice to monitor your thoughts. Let love be your guide. Especially because I picked up on brothers and sisters and best friends, and it's just like let go of all resentment, okay? Just allow yourself to be who you are here to be, okay? And allow others as well to be who they're here to be. Whether you agree with it or not, or whether it's in alignment with you or not. If you raise your vibration, They may come into alignment with you. It doesn't really matter. I'll tell you the thing that I keep going over my mind, especially if like a little negative thought comes in. And for me, it can be actually about like my family unit. Still trying to maybe figure it out, what went wrong, what happened. And I've kind of just accepted now that I'm not really going to find that answer. All I know is that I'm in control of my own vibration. That's all I know. I can't control the vibration of another. Well, I can influence it by my own vibration. So it's just like, well, that's done. I'm not going to allow myself to be put in situations like that again. It's over. Did I learn the lesson? I'd like to think so. And it's kind of like, just let it be. Just let it be. And just send this love and light out to everyone and just move on. It says it's time to move on. It's time to let go. I'm sure that fly wanted to actually fly in my eye. Okay. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. These same old stories keep going over in the mind. You just kind of, I don't want to keep thinking about this. Well, then let's not. Just keep remembering that the only vibration you're in control of is your own. You're only in control of your own vibration. Divine Masculine, you've got compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Let's look at your compassionate energy, Divine Masculine. Living by the principle of compassion is the healthiest mode of being human. Compassion asks that you go within your own heart and see the world from another's perspective. By placing your awareness on the feelings of others and understanding what motivates them, you will begin to empathise with them. Operating compassionately is the natural inclination of your soul, so allow yourself the time and space to display loving acts daily. It can be as simple as smiling to a stranger, remembering that some of us travel an easier road than others, but the most significant thing we all have in common is our decision to share this physical dimension together. Compassion is also a gift you give to yourself. When you are able to accept your own weaknesses as a part of a learning process, it's much easier to forgive others. It's often a difficult lesson, but once it's mastered, your soul evolves quickly. Feeling compassion here, curiosity towards the Divine Feminine. Why is the Divine Feminine just kind of up and moving on? Because maybe her road's been, quite choppy. It hasn't been an easy road to travel. But have you actually asked her about that? Because it feels very much like you've been avoiding sharing any of yourself with the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's end on a Mother Mary card. Okay. It's a beautiful day, hey, hey. It's going to be a beautiful weekend, guys. Okay, let's have a look. Mother Mary, Our Lady of Becoming. Card number 3. That's the Empress card. The number of the Empress. So it looks like we're talking about you, Divine Feminine. Let's have a look. My beloved child, you are a divine flower preparing to bloom. You belong in the divine garden, and you will blossom into radiance. I have declared it, and it will be so. You shall thrive and be nourished into life. Your uniqueness and beauty shall not be hidden from the world, obscured by veils of fear and shame. I am the holy hand unveiling your secret light, that it may pour forth the grace that heals the world. This is your destiny, and it will be. You may have a sense that deep within you, there is so much more than what appears to be on the surface, so much more than what others can see. Even if you consider yourself an open book, so to speak, you may sense that within there is something more of you yet to be. It may be a role that you are yet to fulfill, perhaps that of a lover, a spouse or a parent, or even a teacher or healer. It may be a talent that you sense within that you have not fully developed as yet for any number of reasons. It might even be a feeling that you are meant to live or work in another country. It may be that you sense you are to meet your soul tribe in the flesh this lifetime, that community in which you feel you truly belong, where you are loved and accepted just as you are. It might even be that you sense held within you a version of yourself that is more confident, expressive, honest, without shame, and lovingly accepting and wise. This oracle comes to you with a message of grace and divine blessing from Mother Mary. That which you sense within, that unfolding destiny of which you dream, will be. Yes, beloved, it is time to believe, to act with a sense of inevitability rather than hopeful fantasy. This is not a time to hold back and compromise on what is possible, but to surrender the how to the Divine Mother and allow her to assist you in becoming what you are, deep within. No matter whether you feel that this becoming is spiritual or mundane, anything that fulfills your heart is important for your own soul destiny, whether it seems obviously spiritual in nature or not. For Mother Mary to support you most easily into becoming your fullness, you are going to have to trust yourself, sometimes even above the messages or opinions of your loved ones, well-meaning as they may be. On the contrary, the Mother will often nudge you towards those that can assist you. But you will know when another is helping you find your own light or attempt to have you follow their light instead. In the latter, you are perhaps learning a valuable lesson, but in time you must come back to your own inner light, for no one else can be the united. No one else can be the unique expression of the divine that you are. No one else can be the united expression of the divine that you are. I feel with your divine masculine. No one can live your destiny for you. You have a role and a purpose upon this earth that cannot be replaced. We all must become what we are, as fully and completely as our heart can dare. Mother Mary asks that we call upon her to become all that we are through her grace and guidance. This oracle comes to you at a time when you may be uncertain of your future, about what is happening within you, or even whether or not anything is happening at all. You are asked to surrender your concerns into Mother Mary's care and to take a step, any step. It's one step at a time here, guys. Come on, seriously. Take a step, any step that feels right for you. It might be enrolling in a class or doing a yoga practice. Your step might be to say yes to a social event or to purchase and read a book that has been drawing your interest. Becoming requires energy. We do not have to throw ourselves mercilessly. I think that says that. Mercilessly. Into endless activity or become anxious that we must do something, even whilst we do not exactly know what we are supposed to be doing. Those approaches would discharge our energy rather than build it up. Instead, we can take steps that feel loving, one day at a time, trusting our inner nudges, knowing that they are the loving prompts of the Divine Mother herself, as she nurtures us into fullness of being. Mother Mary for the Divine Masculine. Let's do it. Our Lady of Radiant Grace, Divine Masculine, you've got 33. 333. Look out for the syncs of 33 or 333. Okay. Divine Masculine. Our Lady of Radiant Grace. It's that Christ consciousness number. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's have a look and see what the message is for you. The descent of my grace changes everything. Your body, your mind and your soul are brought to life in new ways and freedom opens up to you. Can you release your familiarity with and attachment to old ways of being? Can you release your expectation of enslavement and control? You are my child. When you place your trust in me, I allow no one to harm you. no thing to confine your spirit. You are free to live wildly and expansively. There shall be no prison for your soul, beloved of mine. Let's read that again. There shall be no prison for your soul, beloved of mine. Your soul shall be in love with the earth and fly free. Like an animal that has been wounded and must learn to release aggression and distrust in order to know love and tenderness, we too must learn how to trust again and again. The nature of modern culture is that it tries to kill the soul and break the spirit. We are pushed and prodded into fitting into stereotypes, humbled into believing we are not enough just as we are, and manipulated into believing we must buy our way into status in order to have worth. The body is humiliated by comparisons and judgments, and the spirit is derided by beliefs that if you cannot see or touch it physically, then it isn't real. You aren't in the real world if you believe in spiritual matters, and you are delusional and naive if you aim to live from love rather than from scarcity, power games and fear. This is part of the test of being human. We are born to rise above these humiliations and disparagements, to become stronger than them, wiser than them. In doing so, we help liberate others as well, showing the way, a more authentic and healing way to live. We were born not to fear our bodies and deny our spirits, but to love the earth and fly with the wings of the Holy Mother's grace. Even with powerful and marvellous wings upon our back, and the perfect current in the air through which to soar into freedom and exhilaration, if we do not trust enough to leap, all that comes to nothing. To live in our divine destiny, which is so much nobler, more compassionate, kind, emotionally rich, creative and rebellious than modern culture would have us believe, we need to trust. We need to trust that we are enough and that we are worthy of receiving. This is not some misplaced sense of entitlement or belief that the world owes us, or that the suffering of others only matters, if at all, when we have all our own needs met. The spiritual grace of the Holy Mother does not revolve around immature tantrums or thwarted egos. The ability to receive what this oracle speaks of requires the genuine, heart-centered realization that the divine lives and breathes as us and wants to come into full expression through all that we are, unique talents and quirky visions included. For this trust to manifest, and for us to be freed from self-imposed prisons that would lock us into fearful doubt and confusion, we need the radiant grace of Our Lady. That radiant grace is sunlight cutting through clouds and illuminating the earth in golden light. That grace is a joyful gasp that erupts from your lips when you witness a spontaneous, beautiful moment in the natural world. That is the grace that lifts us. We see that the door on the cage we once believed ourselves to be locked within is actually not locked at all. That grace is the chapaz we need to kick the door open and dare to step outside. It is the Divine Mother standing on the other side of the unlocked cage door that we have just kicked open, beckoning us to join her. She stands there in a lush field of wild flowers, hair blowing in the wind, calling to us. She says, "Come here, beloved of mine. Step into this wild world with me. We have so much to share together, and with the rest of the world. Let's go rattle some cages. Freedom awaits all of my children." This oracle comes to you at a time when, whether you are conscious of it or not, a greater spiritual embodiment is upon you. This will take great courage to accept. You will not necessarily feel in control or understand some of the changes in relationships and life circumstances that happen as a result of this greater divine presence manifesting within your being. These changes are manifesting through the Mother's grace to allow for you to be free. Remember that freedom does not mean being alone. Freedom comes with a sense of living your destiny without obstruction. That will include having deep and connected relationships that feed and nourish the soul. Allow the mother to flow into your heart and be with you as you trust in what is unfolding now through her radiant grace. Wow, what a reading. Let's end on a journey of love, and if I can see them. Okay. Bit of a deep reading. Wow. Important portal tomorrow. Lion's Gate. Okay. Let's end on a journey of love, guys. Devotion to the small. This card keeps coming up. We'll read it again. 32. She bows, she honours growth, she sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honouring nature and taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognise but not think is so important. Yet she tells you now that this is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service of the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought, in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. And I'm going to leave today's reading there, guys. Okay, have yourself a fantastic Friday, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.